morning and welcome back to Lovin Dubai show. And as usual, we bring you the top and most trending news in the UAE. And our top story for you today is UAE condemns deadly mosque attack in Sudan's Darfur.
And UAE public schools are dedicating time for a Dhuhr prayer in congregation.
And a 22-year-old missing in Sharjah found safe in Dubai after 12 hours.
And people are speculating that Chafic and Nour are together.
And today's rapid weather report, it's mostly sunny with temperatures ranging from 31 to 37 Celsius. Before we get into our stories, I read a post that in some countries that specify some parts of the US, Claire is closing because of bankruptcy. Claire's.
Oh, I love that place. I still
so
remember going in there and seeing all the pretty jewelry and just thinking, oh my God, they're so overpriced, but I want everything in there. It was like a childhood teenage dream.
It was our Sephora.
It was our Sephora.
When we were preteens, like 12 to 13, 11 to 13, 14.
Except it was age appropriate.
It was super age appropriate, but now those kids are switching to actual Sephora. They don't have that phase where they go from, you know, when they're too young for toys. So they go into the Claire's section where it's like for preteens.
Yes.
And before transitioning to actual, like proper adult makeup. But Claire's,
I know.
my childhood.
It's closing down.
It might be closing. So this post was talking about how the reason why they're facing bankruptcy is because a lot of preteens are actually more interested in Sephora and they're filling up the stores of Sephora instead of transitioning between those two phases.
Honestly, that is 100% true. I can confirm this. On what day was it? I think it was Saturday. No, Friday. I went to Dubai Mall on Friday. Big mistake, don't do that. But I went there just to quickly buy something from Sephora. I know, it's like, yeah. But I really needed to buy something from Sephora, so I went in and just the amount of little girls that I saw there, and they were all talking about, oh, bronzing drops this and moisturizer that. And I'm like, that's not what I was using when I was your age.
We were not. We were using Claire's type of makeup. It felt like it was for kids, you know, like those pop of color, you know, eyeshadows. It was pink and neon and stuff.
And they had like cute accessories too.
And we had the friendship bracelets, you know.
Oh my God, yes.
Those magnetic ones, so I have the necklace, BFF.
Oh my God, yes, that's so true. I had those as well growing up.
The BFF.
But
you know, they cause a lot of problems, this BFF bracelets, you know.
Really?
If you were a trio and you had one bracelet,
No, I only had one.
And you had to hide it from people, you know. Like,
oh gosh.
We will not disclose that we got a friendship bracelet to other people. It was fun back then.
Yeah, it was.
It was so fun.
But now they're exchanging bronzing drops from Drunk Elephant.
You know what? I think they have to live. They have to go through Claire's.
Yeah,
Live a little, you know.
Live your age. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but like,
you'll
live
spend
your
the rest
age.
of your life being in Sephora, but like Claire's is just a phase of 2 years and you'll get over it.
Now we're in that Sephora phase, me and you.
Yeah, but we're in the Sephora phase.
Oh yeah.
But Claire's is closing, but they will reopen because a different company acquired them.
Oh.
And it will be disclosed maybe sometime soon, but I think this nostalgic Claire's, we'll no longer have it. Anyways, let's move on to our first story of the day. The UAE condemns deadly mosque attack in Sudan's Darfur. The UAE has strongly condemned a drone strike that targeted a mosque in Al Fisher city in Sudan's Darfur region, killing more than 70 people. The attack was carried out by paramilitary rapid support forces, which has led siege to the area since May.
In a statement, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs said the attack was a clear violation of international humanitarian law and reaffirmed the UAE's commitment to supporting peace efforts. The ministry also extended heartfelt condolences to the families of the victims and the people of Sudan, wishing a speedy recovery to those injured.
The UAE called on both Sudanese warring parties to adhere to the Jeddah Declaration, protect civilians, and prioritize the interests of the Sudanese people amid the ongoing conflict. So may they rest in peace, and we're hoping a speedy recovery for people that were affected. Let's move on to our next story of the day.
UAE public schools are dedicating time for Dhuhr prayer in congregation. So from now on, students will have a dedicated time during the day to perform Dhuhr prayer together in congregation. This means schools will adjust their schedules so students and staff can pause, pray, and then get back to class.
The move is part of a bigger effort from the government to promote Islamic values and strengthen the country's cultural identity within the school environment.
So going forward, prayer time won't just be encouraged, it'll be set part of the school day.
I feel like it was part of a lot of back then. In certain schools they had that set in stone. I think
in private schools.
In some schools, I think maybe public and private schools. Some of them. My school didn't have it, but we had a mosque. And if you were younger, let's say if you were, I'm not sure. I think when we were younger, I don't remember. In some Islamic classes, they would take you to pray.
Yes.
Yeah.
I experienced the same as well. If you grew up here, you might know this as well. I was in a private school, British curriculum, and for our Islamic class, because that was one of the classes, they would obviously teach you and take you to prayer and stuff like that. I don't think we had a mosque, but then the school was still very, very new.
Yeah.
So it was still, being developed and everything.
Yeah, and I think we had different Islamic practices. They used to show us how things were and how to pray basically and how to read Quran. They would dedicate classes for it, and I think this is a really strong move because let's not forget that this is an Islamic country and this is an Arabic country. So besides enforcing Arabic culture and enforcing Arabic learning and heritage into the studies, it's really important to also think about the core values of Islam. So I think this is a really nice move from people. We understand it's an international country, but it's still Islamic.
It's still Islamic.
So we don't have to forget the core values of the country.
Yeah, I think this is a really nice move, and a lot of people were praising this in the comments when we posted this on Lovin Dubai yesterday.
Yeah,
so it's a really nice move to see from the government. They're trying to make sure that students still understand the religious practices and their core values, since this is an Islamic country. So I think it's a very good move.
And it's not like they're reinforcing the Islamic values on everyone. Like they obviously respect other people's religions, and they wouldn't just force them to how that.
No, of course.
It's really about respect, but it's also about maintaining those Islamic values in schools and in everyday life.
That's a really nice story, actually.
Yeah. We'll move on to another heartwarming story and a happy story. A 22-year-old was missing in Sharjah but was found safe in Dubai after 12 hours. So a huge sigh of relief for one Sharjah family. Their 22-year-old daughter, who went missing from a clinic on Abu Shugara on Saturday morning, has been found safe in Dubai. The young woman vanished after her appointment, and for more than 12 hours, her family had no idea where she was.
She was finally located in Oud Metha, where she had gone to revisit her school. Her father said a fellow Indian expat recognized her from the widely shared photo, approached her, and contacted the family immediately.
So the family, who only recently moved from Dubai to Sharjah, described the ordeal as harrowing but said they were grateful it ended safely. So Sharjah police are now helping the family officially close the case. So this is not just a police effort, it's like a community effort.
100%. If you get the photo out there and everything, and people recognize it, it's really good to see that the community also is stepping in and not just leaving it up to police to handle.
And this just goes to show you that posting online and maybe resharing stories and resharing things can actually really help a lot of people. Like this girl, for example, it only took 12 hours, which is a long time for the family, of course, because they're worried like what happened.
But in the grand scheme of things, it's still a short amount of time.
And she was found safely, like she was not in danger, alhamdulillah, thank God. But still, it's because of this community awareness, social media awareness. I think it all puts hand in hand. But you know what? Like, I feel like this girl, maybe she just felt, she was supposed to inform her family.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that you need to do. Just
leave
inform
a
your
note,
family. Call,
leave a note, anything. But it's really interesting that she was in Sharjah. Right?
She lives in Sharjah, and she went to her appointment, but she was in Dubai. She wanted to visit her friend.
Okay.
But
maybe tell someone.
Tell someone. You just inform your parents, inform your family, tell them about your whereabouts. I can't imagine how the family was feeling when she didn't return home. She was expected to come back at a certain time, and she was just visiting a friend. But I think for her, maybe she saw it a different thing. Maybe she felt like she was close to that friend, and in distance wise, I mean. And she's like, you know what? Let me just pay her a visit.
Right.
And maybe she had that longing, like to go somewhere, even though you're after your appointment.
Yeah.
But what is that place that you will always go to, like regardless?
I don't know, but I really like to visit where I used to live in Dubai, even though it's like a really, how do I say?
Where you used to live in Dubai?
Yeah.
Where?
It's in Dhuhr.
Okay, no, it's like, it's holds memories though, like I get it.
It is 100% like so nostalgic when I go there.
Yeah.
I sometimes go into the building and just like kind of look around and I'm like, oh my God, this is so much smaller than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Because I used to go like, oh my God, this building's so big. And then I look at it now and I'm like, oh, it's not.
When we were younger, we used to see things like in a different, I don't know why, different sizes. Like everything was so big for us, you know. But like, because we grew up here and we saw this evolving change and everything.
Oh my God, yeah.
Back then, the hub and the place to be was there.
Yeah.
And that area. Their city center and the restaurants.
Yes, oh my God.
It was there at Oud Meitha. It was a place to be with the hotels.
We were constantly in their city center.
Yeah.
Now, it's not my go-to place anymore.
It changed.
But
it's still nostalgic, you know?
It's still nostalgic to go and see what it's like and kind of imagine how it used to look versus, right now.
Yeah, but like, you know what? Sharjah was my favorite mall, but like now it changed. But I used to love it so much. I used to love going shopping there. It had a lot of stores.
Yeah,
and like,
so good.
Oh my God, they had this place in Dhuhr city center where it's like a pop-up, okay, for kids. Okay, it was like where you can braid your hair with pink strands.
Really?
What was it called? What was that called?
I don't remember.
Oh God, like they'll give you this machine where it automatically braids your hair, but it adds like strands of pink and threads. Yeah, pink threads, purple threads, green threads, whatever your choice was.
Oh my God, I don't remember that. I remember Dhuhr City Center had an IKEA. That's what I remember. And every time I would see it, I'd go like, Mom, I'm hungry. I want a sausage.
You know what? It's underrated. I swear to God, IKEA food is underrated.
I know. Their hot dogs were my favorite thing ever.
Even their mashed potatoes.
They have mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Anyways.
Last story of the day, which has been getting a lot of media attention lately. It's all over our For You pages.
Yeah, people are speculating that Chafic and Nour are together. So people online are starting to speculate that the two couple might actually be together. The Love Island Habibi contestants actually... what did I say? The Love is Blind Habibi contestants actually detested each other during filming and had a few choice words to say about each other during the reunion. But here's why people are talking now. It all kicked off when Chafic posted a photo holding a woman's hand on his stories. Now, internet detectives were quick to notice the bracelet and outfit matched what Nour was wearing the same day, since she also posted a story. Then Nour posted an ad, and that's what's new, basically. And in the frame, you can spot a man. Fans are convinced that that man is Chafic because the tattoos are almost identical. So far, neither of them has confirmed anything, but the posts have definitely set off the rumors.
We were talking about it last Friday, and we were saying that there are a lot of speculation. They're just rumors, but later, like a day after, that's the update, basically. They had the ad, and the man that was sitting right in front of her in the ad, because they had to, it's just a skit that you wear on a date, basically.
Yeah.
It was the same tattoos as Chafic.
Yeah. No, I noticed that as well yesterday. I was like, I mean, what are the odds? Maybe someone has a very similar tattoo or something like that. But then you look closely on the tattoos on his, I think it was his left hand.
Yeah.
And you can see that they're pretty much identical. And he's also wearing the same bracelet color and everything.
Yes.
So I was like,
can we just say something like they both love Van Cleef?
I know, right? I was just gonna say that. I'm like, why do they both own Van Cleef? I mean, I get it, but like, still.
Yeah, it's still, I know, and people are speculating a lot because I don't know if it's just meant to be for the ad, but in her caption she put the rumors are true.
I know.
What does that mean? Is it for the ad, or is it just to confirm things?
It's so irrelevant to the ad.
And we can't say, yeah.
It's sort of irrelevant to the ad.
Yeah, it kind
of. Because like in that ad, she is gonna have a date in her home, and she obviously is not the one who's going to be cooking, so she orders Nour, which apparently is doing this new thing.
Lobster.
They're cooking lobster in your home, and then they set up the table and everything, and she's having a date in her home. So I forgot the point I was trying to make. But
I think you mean like, what does it mean to have the rumors are true, basically? But maybe the rumors are true.
Where's
that
the rumors?
Noor is doing live lobster cooking, maybe, or the rumors are true because they're together. But
no one asked about the ad.
But maybe they're not actually. Yeah, everyone's just looking at their hand and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But maybe they're just friends. Maybe they made amends. They decided to be on good terms. Maybe they're good together. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say about the situation, but I've seen a lot of people that are frustrated, they're pissed, they're annoyed. But at the same time, I feel like maybe because you expected something else, a different reaction from a certain person. We never know what happened between them. Maybe Shafiq did apologize. Maybe they did make amends. We don't know what happened. They still didn't confirm anything. They didn't come out to say anything. And when she was asked, she said she won't disclose anything by like a certain media page. But I feel people online, everyone is getting too attached to those figures and celebrities and people that are talking about empowerment for both men and women.
Yeah.
Okay, you get too attached to them, you start following what they preach, and then when they go against what you believe their values were or your values are, you become too attached, you become so defensive, you start attacking them. But the point is that it starts with you. Like, don't put all your beliefs on and basically adhere to what those people are saying and follow their footsteps.
Like, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Like, sure, we saw that Shafiq was with Dunya.
Yeah.
And people are, they were really trying to root for this couple, kind of. But a lot of people were trying to root for this couple, and now that they see that, they separated and now he's potentially dating Nour, people are a little bit triggered. But I'm like, I mean, don't we all have that one friend in real life who makes like rash decisions and stuff like that, and like, dates the wrong guy or something like that?
Yeah.
Like, do you judge them the same way that you're judging these celebs? Probably not.
Yeah, true. You're so right, by the way. You try to give them advice, but khalas, you respect their decision. And this is what I've been saying, like, because we've seen a lot of different content creators and this past year, that been what people would like to say they've been exposed. But at the same time, we never know if it was just a publicity thing. It's a PR thing. Maybe
some people are saying that as well. Yeah, some people are speculating that this is a publicity stunt. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it's for the ad. Maybe it means more.
Maybe it's about to grow your own business. Maybe it's to grow your own self. Maybe to get more followers. Maybe to get more views. Maybe it's about getting more likes. And this is what I'm trying to say, is that do not just blindly follow people's values and rules and how they go on about their lives, because we never know if it's legit or not legit. Just have your own thoughts and own values and own beliefs and own outlook in life and own perspective on how you go on about things. Because if you start following people, when they do something that, God forbid, is wrong to you, you start attacking them. You start getting so defensive. You started making videos about them. You start canceling them.
Which, like, would you do that to the friend that we were talking about earlier? Probably not.
Probably not. So cut themselves back. We'll wait until they confirm what's happening. Maybe they're just friends.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. On that note, we love to give advice on this Lovin Dubai show and very early in the morning.
Yeah.
But Farah Makhlouf, thank you so much for joining me today. And this brings us to the end of the Lovin Dubai show. We go live at 8:30 every weekday. So come say hi. Bye-bye.
Bye.